Okay, so a new grammar point, the present perfect. Here you have the use. I have seen an elephant. I haven't written a book. Have you been to London? So we use the present perfect to talk about a past experience or something that happened at an unspecified time in the past. We don't say when. For example, I have seen an elephant last week. No. In the diagram, you can see the present time, now, and that I saw an elephant at some time in the past. We don't know when, it's an experience, so we can say, I have seen an elephant. In this use, it is the same as in Spanish. He visto un elefante, no decimos cuándo. Yo no he escrito un libro. ¿Has ido a Londres? This is the structure of the present perfect. Copy the structure in your notebooks. So, we have the affirmative. I, you, we, they, with have. Shortened to I've, you've, we've, or they've. Plus a past participle. For example, we've started a new series. Remember, he, she, it is different, the same as the present simple. We say he, she, it has, or shortened to s, he's, she's, its, plus the past participle. She's produced 3 films. The negative. I, you, we, they haven't, short for have not, plus the past participle. They haven't studied English before. He, she, it, plus hasn't, and the past participle. He hasn't played golf. The questions and the short answers have I, you, we, they, plus past participle. Have you tried snails? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Has he, she, it, plus the past participle. Has she worked in a shop? Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. There are 2 types of past participles. The regular past participles, which take the same format as the regular past, plus ed, played, watched, visited, etc. Typical irregular past participles are listed on page 135 of Spectrum 2 book. It is the 3rd column, as you can see in the circle, past participle. To practice these, you can use the flashcards and the game Combinar in Quizlet in the Spectrum 2 class. You don't have to register to play, but if you register, I can see you are taking part and it will count positively to your mark. O sea que no es obligatorio estar en la clase de Quizlet, pero si registráis y lo practicáis, yo puedo ver que lo estáis haciendo y contará positivamente. Pero no va a contar negativamente si no participáis en la clase, ¿vale? De Quizlet. So, the work for the week. After you have copied the present perfect structure in your notebook, do exercises on page 75. Exercise 5, 6, 7 and 8 in your notebooks. I will send corrections. You do not need to send them to me. Because the lockdown, el confinamiento, started in the past and hasn't finished, we can use the present perfect to talk about what we have done. Don't say when, remember. So, for example, I have played a lot of table tennis. I have watched all the Studio Ghibli films on Netflix, but I haven't ridden my bike or been to a restaurant. What about you and your family? What have you done? Have you spoken to family on Zoom? Has your mum or dad cut your hair? Send me an audio of some examples of what you and your family have and haven't done. So, positive and negatives. Okay? Include a question for me with have you. This will be your speaking mark. So, practice a bit before you record it. Esto va a ser la nota de oral de inglés, ¿vale? Entonces, practícalo un poco antes. Podéis empezar con una descripción de vosotros. Hello, my name is Rachel, I'm 39, I live in, etc. Y luego tienes que seguir con ejemplos de lo que has hecho y lo que no has hecho ahora durante el confinamiento, usando el presente perfecto. ¿Vale? You can upload the audio to the Moodle, if it is working, or email it to me, or send it via Passen. If you don't have an aplicación, for recording, I recommend Grabadora de Voz Fácil. This picture is just to give you some ideas of some things you may have done that you can include in your audio. For example, have you run in the house? Have you walked up and down the stairs? Have you done aerobics? Have you kept in touch with family and friends? Remember, you can look for the irregular past participles on page 135. If they're not there, they are probably regular, ending in ed. The next pages include the answers to the tasks from the book. You do not need to send these tasks to me. Just correct in your notebook and I will check you have been working on this when we return. I will read out the words on this page so you can practice their pronunciation. Number 1, sales assistant. 2, dairy farmer. 3, journalist. 4, yoga instructor. 5, radio DJ. 6, computer programmer. 7, vet. 8, astronomer. 9, film producer. 10, firefighter. 11, pilot, and 12, fashion buyer.